most common conversations on our dinner table at home with me, Mama, Baba, was always, ki, Acha, what does Prajakta want to be today? I wasn't good enough for it. And for my ego and self-respect, I kept telling myself, Prajakta, maybe you're made for video. Danish mein party hoti thi, and uski side mein there was big bite, a good, small, cute bite, small bite.
Little bite.
Little bite. Sorry. I thought I am interviewing to become a YouTuber and they will hire me and I will get a job as a YouTuber. Hey everybody, I am Prajakta Koli and today we are shooting for Life Unscripted.
Hello everybody, welcome to an all new episode of Life Unscripted. Today we are sitting at Planet Hollywood in Thane and I have somebody with me who's a hardcore Thanekar. For people, she might be a YouTuber, a celebrity, an actor, but for me, she's a fellow schoolmate. Welcome to the show, Prajakta.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Was the introduction decent?
I think it was great.
You are from the same school as I am.
Yeah.
And it feels so good to know that somebody who was in the, who had the same teachers, who was in my canteen. And there was another place at the back also.
Danish?
Danish. हमारे time पे तो Danish में party होती थी.
There was Danish में party होती थी and उसकी side में there was big bite, a good, small, cute bite, small bite.
Little bite.
Little bite. Sorry. Little
I
bite.
was waiting for you to try more and then I'll say it at the end.
Little bite, जहाँ की
But
pav
yeah.
bhaji is really good.
Amazing,
Little
right?
bite.
So Prajakta, we are here today to discuss about youngsters, youth.
Yeah.
See, there's a perspective about youngsters that we only think about ourselves and we're all partying. But that's not true. What happened with me, I was around 18
Yeah.
and I thought that, we are privileged in some way.
Yeah, 100%.
We have been given, our basic necessities are taken
Taken
care of.
care of.
And I felt that I need to do something for the society. My life cannot just be about making money for my own self. And I started, social work. I got 50, 60 people together. We started doing activities, be it food donations or helping out orphanages, old age home visits, basic level, nothing very grand or, it started with the most basic thing. I've continued till now, by the way. And, but even when I started that, something that noble, I received a lot of, skepticism. Arey, ये क्या कर रहा है? Focus on your career. ये time pass मत करो.
In general, in life, you try to do something that's away from what the conventional is, and people will have opinions.
Yeah, so YouTube has now become common, but some years back, nobody knew about YouTube. That is when you actually started doing YouTube.
I actually didn't look at it like that. When I started off, I always wanted to be a radio jockey when I was really young. And I think I landed on radio jockey after 100 different things. And I remember one of the most common conversations on our dinner table at home with me, Mama, Baba, was always, ki, Acha, what does Prajakta want to be today? I started with theatre and all, but as soon as college finished, I was like, Acha, ye sab to nahi karna hai na, mujhe because radio karna hai.
Correct.
So I started interning at a radio station as a production intern. The first month, I was very optimistic about it. I said, this is great, this is going to be perfect. And then the reality of it just started dawning on me. And by the 6th or 7th month, I was just so bored. And I was so demotivated and I hated going to work.
Nothing against RJs, by the way.
I wasn't good enough for it. I don't think I was a good radio jockey.
Yeah.
And for my ego and self-respect, I kept telling myself, Prajakta, maybe you're made for video. In my head, I was like, okay, whenever I become a radio jockey, I'm going to be the best radio jockey this country has seen. And I was overconfident about it. And I think that's where I kind of went a little off. I was 11 when I decided I wanted to be a radio jockey.
Yeah.
So I didn't train myself to do anything else. I didn't train myself, or I didn't even keep that option open in my mind कि if that doesn't work out, what should I do? मैंने ये सोचा ही नहीं कभी. So when that stopped working, I was just desperate. I said, give me anything. Like I will do anything. So I remember one of my first meetings that I went to meet Sudeep. And in my head, I thought that was an interview. I thought I am interviewing to become a YouTuber and they will hire me and I will get a job as a YouTuber.
Okay.
I didn't even know, I was that clueless.
Prajakta, I still have a conventional job on the side. I have been working with ICICI Prudential Life for some time. And while the job is conventional, I do get to do a lot of unconventional things.
Like
this is one of it. But when you were starting out, this field was completely unconventional. And emotional uncertainties तो होते ही हैं. But there are also financial uncertainties, right? Because एक traditional mindset होता है कि let's take a secure and safe job so that all my needs are taken care of. But with something like YouTube, where there's no regular paycheck, you just mentioned that it was not a job and you realize that. So वो चीज़ को आपने कैसे tackle किया? A reason I ask you this is because a lot of people, a lot of youngsters are taking up very different careers. But this is something that still, somewhere puts pressure on them.
Although I knew that there's not going to be like a substantial amount I make every month. One lesson that Mama and Baba taught me growing up, because I started earning money, like pocket money, when I was 16. I remember the first play I did, I used to earn 250 rupees per play, per show. But when you're in college, आपने अगर महीने में 10 शो भी कर लिए तो भी 2,500 रुपए आ रहे हैं, which is a lot of money for college. कि मेरा ट्रेन का पास निकल रहा है, मेरा मोबाइल का रिचार्ज निकल रहा है, I can go eat Shegaon kachori and Mama cake on my way from college to Mulund station. So ये सब निकल रहा था and started, I can go have manchao soup with my friends. This kind of independence I started feeling with money a lot earlier in life. But I remember at that time, even when I used to earn 250 rupees per show, Mama and Baba had sat me down and they said, they're like, we'll never comment on how you should spend your money because we want you to spend, we want you to make those mistakes, learn from it and figure it out. But the one thumb rule is that every paycheck, it could be 100 rupees, it could be 1 lakh rupees. 20% of your paycheck you're going to put into your savings and then you do whatever you want to do with the rest. I think my first paycheck from YouTube AdSense came in August.
Okay.
So March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months. And in 6 months, I think I'd made about 28 or 30,000 rupees. So when I got the first 30,000, in my head I was like, every 6 months I'm going to make 30,000 rupees. So that's like 5,000 rupees a month. So उस हिसाब से खर्चा करना है.
Correct.
So even though it came with uncertainty, I was prepared for it because I didn't go into it with hopes of
just overnight money,
because
success.
It doesn't happen.
So Prajakta, I work in a life insurance company and the words that I was hearing was security and financial backing and safety net that your parents provided you. But that is what we as a brand are also trying to do. So see, in our cases still our family was doing decently well and they were able to do it. But for a lot of youngsters who want to go out and take risks, we want to empower them. That we want to tell them that be bold. We know that you want to think out of the box, achieve great things and you should do it. So we have a whole section of plans called guaranteed plans where your income is fixed at the moment of purchase. The income starts immediately from next year and जो आपका interest rate है उस पे जो whatever you're investing, that's locked. So आपको एक तरफ जब risk लेना है, chances लेने हैं, you want to go bold and you want to take risks. If you are able to do this, you're sorted. So you have that financial security and backup. Then you don't have to think कि चलो 4 महीना काम नहीं आया तो मैं क्या करूँगा. The whole section of guaranteed income plans is very useful for this sort of crowd who want to pursue unconventional careers.
And I genuinely think that money can't buy this, money can't. I think money can buy happiness. I'm sorry to say this. I am very motivated by money. The security that comes with it, the dependence that comes with it, the independence that comes with it brings a lot of joy with it.
Exactly, and that's important, right?
And it's very important that you do that not just for your family but also for yourself in general. I think रोटी कपड़ा मकान भी बहुत जरूरी है secure करना कि तुमने you have to be well rested, you have to be well fed, you have to have a secure house, you have to have financial backups, you have to leave and come back to a house which is happy, and a lot of that depends on the money.
Perfect. So guys, that was chapter 1 with Prajakta Koli, but this is just the start. There are a lot more interesting conversations coming up. So stay tuned.